I just played technical difficulties.
Okay, that's fine. You can bring me back if you want to.
All right, we can't hear you now.
Okay, how about now?
That's good.
Can you hear
Let
me?
me know when you're ready.
Okay.
You can bring me, you tell me when you're, just give me a 5 countdown when you're ready.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Back here at Roy S. Anderson, Jay Harden along with Terry Froby. Sorry, folks, a few technical difficulties we're trying to overcome tonight. Coach, what would you expect to see? Would you expect to see more of what we saw in the first half, double team on Chloe Froby?
Definitely. I think that Pleasant Plains is going to stick with their game plan and their defense. I'm sure they've worked on it over the last few days. When she touched the ball, they're putting 2 girls on her right away, making her give up the shot, daring other people to beat them. And so far, we've had some girls stepping up with Ryan Stoltenberg hitting the 3 threes and Reese McEwen knocking down some shots and Jenna Bowman hitting that back door. I have a feeling that Lincoln, I'm going to say they're going to go back, still looking for that mismatch, posting her up a little bit. That way she gets her down in the paint, and then it opens up some of those other shots from the outside.
Chloe got some good looks at the basket in the first half, had a few shots just roll out.
Yeah.
Looked like she might have gotten a little frustrated at that point in time.
I agree. You don't see much expression usually from her. She's usually expressionless, but you can see the frustration, and you'll have those nights where the offense isn't going like you want, but you step it up.
Well, and you coach, you know this. If you've got a shooter out there, there are going to be nights where they're off and they get frustrated. The shots aren't going down, and you don't want them to get their dauber down because they still have defense they can play and still rebound
and make good passes, get your teammates open, but you still want to kind of shoot out of it a little bit. And so we'll see what this half brings. We'll see if we got some new energy and see what Pleasant Plains comes out.
Froby, the basketball. Lincoln to start the basketball here in the third quarter, up 24-16. Froby out front, Stolzenberg, Froby. Out front, Robbins. Jasmine Robbins picked up a foul in the first half. Inside McEwen. Inside Imogen Werner went up for the shot, fouled by, I think, number 5, Megan Derrick, and I think that'll be her first and the team's first of the second half. Imogen Werner should be going to the line with 2.
Imogen usually has a nice free throw.
Imogen Werner up and good. Second one up, no good, and Imogen Werner has scored in every game she's played so far this year.
Yep.
Ball on the floor goes to Pleasant Plains. Plains the basketball against the Lincoln pressure. Frazee goes across to Hadley. Frazee in the corner. Derrick back out front. Frazee to Morley. Morley to Frazee. Frazee the 3 up and good. 80 Frazee knocks home the 3, and it's 25-19 the Lincoln lead.
Something I'm noticing, the Lady Railers against Mattoon the other night, we actually came outside of the 3-point line and we're guarding those shooters. Tonight it seems like we're just hanging back, kind of playing a pack line, more 1-2-2, instead of actually getting out and putting some pressure. So we'll see if maybe we'll adjust to that.
Robbins went inside to Werner. Werner had the basketball knocked away. Jasmine Robbins takes it into the lane, kicks it to Ryan Stolzenberg to Chloe Froby. Froby back in the corner, Stolzenberg. Stolzenberg thought about launching the 3. Tries to go inside to Reese McEwen. Probably not the best advised pass with all those blue jerseys around.
No, and kind of a,
Addie Frazee knocks home another 3. She didn't hesitate on that at all. Got the pass back from Sienna Hadley out in front of the Plains bench and knocked home the 3. 25-22. Robbins will try the 3. The lefty throws it up, no good. Rebound, Chloe Froby. Froby spin in the lane. Nowhere to go to Werner baseline. Imogen Werner too hard over the basket. Air ball from about 10 feet off the left baseline. Plains nearly threw the ball away. Robbins with good defense out front, and the Plains almost threw it away again, but the ball picked up by Hadley. Hadley to Frazee, to Hadley. Inside to Derek. Derek Morley. Morley, the 5-footer off the right side, no good, rolls across the iron. 25-22 the Lincoln lead. 5:37 to go here in the third quarter. Don't forget James Siddons, one of our fine sponsors, along with the Hampton Inn and the Comfort Inns here in Lincoln. Robbins thought about taking the three from out at the top of the key, thought better of it. Kicks it to Chloe Froby. Froby goes inside to Reese McEwen. McEwen down the lane, looking to make something happen to Werner. Robbins the three, up, no good. Rebound on the floor. And number 15, Hadley picked it up. Froby knocked it away, and Froby double teamed. And it looks like a timeout taken by Lincoln coach Taylor Rohr.
I think it was a foul. I think number 5 either pushed her. Yeah.
Oh, you're correct.
Pretty sure on that double team they came just attacking.
I presumed, and I shouldn't have done that, but ordinarily you see a coach go out like that. They try with the possession and trying to stop the count. They may call a timeout. I thought she had. Foul was on Tegan Morley for Plains, her second, team second of the second half.
We're going to have to offensively get Chloe into the offense a little bit if we're going to get this going.
Froby dribbling the basketball between the circles. She's going to take it down the lane herself, throws it up, no good. Rebound, battle, goes to Megan Derrick. Megan Derrick kicks it ahead to Hadley. Hadley to Frazee. Frazee in the corner to J.C. Smith.
And a 2.
15-footer off the baseline. Got it to rattle home.
What a 1-point game here now, Jay.
25-24. We got a game here. The Plains crowd making some noise.
Yeah, coming to life.
We need a basket here.
We need
Froby down the lane, going to try the layup. Got it. Oh, no. It rolled off the front of the iron. Froby, her own rebound, throws it up. I think she's going to draw the foul.
It is one of those nights, peeps. If you are here where you see things fall,
J.C. Smith nailed on the foul. That was her second, the team's third. Chloe Froby goes to the free throw line, and the sophomore couldn't get it to go. Still 25-24, the Lincoln lead, a 1-point lead. Froby up, second one goes down. 26-24, the Lincoln lead, 4:17 to go here in quarter number 3.
We need to stop here, Jay. We got to get some momentum going. We need some energy. Get that. There we go. That's what we need. Look up. Look at that. Oh!
And Lincoln had it tapped away by number 15, Hadley of Pleasant Plains. Good defense by Pleasant Plains to stop the Lincoln fast break. Lincoln will have the basketball underneath their own basket. Bowman's to inbound. Becca Heitzig into the basketball game for Lincoln. Looking. Bowman gets it inbounds to Heitzig to Bowman baseline. Jenna Bowman, 15-footer baseline. Back the iron, no good. Ball to Sienna Hadley. Hadley grabs the rebound. Quickly ahead to Addie Frazee. Addie Frazee works against Ryan Stolzenberg. Back out front, Hadley. Frazee. Frazee in the corner, Morley. Morley back out front, Frazee. Frazee to Hadley. Hadley in the corner, Hildebrand. Hildebrand back out front to Hadley. Hadley, Frazee. Frazee to Morley. Around the three-point line, they pass it.
They're being patient. Very
Ball
patient.
inside to Derrick, and now kicked out to Hildebrand. Hildebrand's going to knock home the three out of the corner. 27-26. 3:30 to go here in the third quarter. Lincoln quickly the other way. Chloe Froby across the timeline goes inside to Garrett.
They can't
and the ball knocked away by Plains. And let's see what the call is.
I'm going to say that's a jump ball call, but...
And the jump ball called, tie up by Garrett.
They might have given us one there, I'm going to say.
Possession arrow favors Lincoln, and the Plains crowd not happy about that.
Not happy with that call.
Could have been a foul there. Bowman tries to get the 5-footer off the block, doesn't get it. Frazee the rebound. Frazee ahead to Morley. Morley quickly up into the forecourt. Morley in front of the Plains bench goes in the corner to Derrick. Derrick had the ball knocked away.
Oh, get it up.
Stolzenberg, Ryan Stolzenberg picks it up.
We got to push that ball
off
ahead.
the floor to Chloe Froby. Froby resets the Lincoln offense. Heitzig will run it out front. Heitzig to Bowman. Jenna Bowman looking as the Lincoln ladies get themselves into position. Now to Garrett's. Tori Garrett's in the right wing to Becca Heitzig. Heitzig out front Bowman. Bowman will go down the lane. Bowman kicks it to Heitzig. Heitzig, three-pointer, short. Ball on the floor. Plains tried to save it inbounds. And the ball looked like it may have gone off of Plains.
I think so.
It's going to stay Lincoln basketball.
Plains is...
Coach, that's a dangerous play, saving the ball underneath the other team's basket.
Yeah, definitely a dangerous play, but the way things have been going, you know, I think Plains, they've had a lot of things going their way. Like I said, I knew they were going to have a good game plan coming in.
Frobe inbounded the ball to Ryan Stolzenberg, back to Frobe. Frobe to Heitzig. Heitzig.
And we've got to get...
Coach, it looks like they've gone box and one.
Oh, they've been doing that the whole game, except when she touches it, then they just have, they'll have another girl's girl just come over and guard her. So they'll put two on her. So one follows her around everywhere, and then whenever...
Plains breaks the press really easily.
And they're very controlled.
Smith at the free throw line, no. And the ball rebounded by Lincoln. Rebounded by Garretts to Frobe. Frobe, Stolzenberg up and three-pointer, no good. Rebound Bowman to Frobe. Frobe down the lane, kicks it out. Heitzig. Heitzig going to try the three.
There we go.
Becca Heitzig with a three ball.
Let's get some offense going.
27 the Lincoln lead. 1:36 to go here in the third quarter.
There we go. Got another stop. That's it, girls.
Good defense by Lincoln as Plains commits the turnover in the backcourt. Lincoln will have the basketball in front of the Lincoln bench.
I think
and a
that
timeout
last
taken by Plains.
Oh, sorry. I think that last basket they only gave 2 for Becca Heitzig.
I think you're correct.
Yeah.
30-27 the Lincoln lead. Let's send it back to the station for a 30-second timeout.
Seconds running. $30 running.
So my brother said it's just buzzing. So like he can see it, but then it's just buzzing. So I'm like,
10 seconds.
Time to turn the radio off.
5, 4, 3.
And I just got a text from a friend that says working fine.
oh, it does? Okay, good.
Jay Harden, Kerry Frobe back here at Roy S. Anderson as the Lady Railers retook the lead. Plains had it for just a brief moment in the third quarter. Lincoln up 30-27 near the end of the third quarter. Lincoln the basketball and lost on the floor by Garrett's. Turnover to Pleasant Plains. Addie Frazee, who's hit several threes in the backcourt, to Morley. Morley tries to go inside to Richmond. Ball knocked away. Good defense by Lincoln. Jump ball called and it goes back to Pleasant Plains. Plains the basketball inbounds under their basket. Butcher the ball. Butcher inbounded the ball to Frazee. Frazee tried to three, didn't get down. Frobe the rebound, kicks it out of there. Tries to come up the floor in a hurry. She's got two girls on her coming up the floor. To Stolzenberg. Ryan Stolzenberg misses the three. Becca Heitzig chases the ball down. Back to Frobe. Frobe left-handed dribble out front. Heitzig. Heitzig down the lane. Stolzenberg again. Fake the three. Goes inside to McEwen. McEwen ball knocked away. McEwen to Bowman. Bowman right baseline 15-footer. No good. Rebound Richmond. Julie Richmond grabs the rebound. To Addie Frazee. Frazee against the Lincoln defense goes ahead to Morley. Morley lost the ball.
Yeah.
Picked it up. Goes in the corner to Hildebrand. Back out front Morley. Hildebrand in the left corner. Morley. Morley out front Frazee to Butcher. Butcher in the corner. Back out front Frazee.
Very controlled.
Looking to extend the Lincoln defense.
Definitely. And we're just packing it in tonight. Definitely just packing it in.
And Frobe heads out to cover Frazee. As Plains content to hold for the last shot here of the third quarter. Possession arrow does favor Lincoln. Ball batted away by Frobe into the backcourt. Frazee picks it up to Richmond. Richmond to Frazee. Frazee, Morley, Hildebrand. Tried to go into Morley, cutting down the lane. Ball not thrown away. Frobe comes down the other way. Three-pointer up, no good. At the end of three, it's Lincoln 30, Pleasant Plains 27. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
buzzing, but he can hear, but it's buzzing. And then, and then a friend of mine just texted me and said it just came on.
So I've got people from Arizona, people from
15 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Lincoln the basketball to start the fourth quarter, up 30-27. Good pass by Chloe Frobe inside to Becca Heitzing, and Becca got knocked down to the ground, Coach.
Yeah.
Foul's going to be on Julie Richmond, her second, team's fourth of the second half.
That was a good backdoor cut by Becca. Chloe hit her probably where she should, but I mean, I thought the defender was standing there, so that was a close one, I thought.
Ball inbounds to Taryn Stolzenberg. She airballs a 10-footer off the baseline. Chloe Frobe and Jordan Butcher battling for the basketball inside. Another jump ball called, and possession arrow goes to Pleasant Plains.
I actually think they called a foul on Chloe on that one. Gave her second foul for the night.
You are correct. Chloe Frobe called for the foul as the two of them battled for the basketball. That's kind of a tough call.
Yeah,
Plains quickly ahead, and
Jenna Bowman, good job.
by Jenna
pass
Bowman.
ahead.
Bowman quickly up the floor to Taryn Stolzenberg, to Frobe. Frobe in the corner, Taryn Stolzenberg. Stolzenberg across to Bowman. Corner, Heitzig. Heitzig inside the three-point line, gets it across to Taryn Stolzenberg with three-pointer on the way, no good. Taryn tries to chase down a rebound. Good box out by Frazee. Frazee, the basketball goes corner, Butcher out front to Hildebrand. Hildebrand went inside to Richmond. Baseline, Hadley. Hadley misses a 15-footer.
Good
and
rebound.
Bowman pulls down the rebound. Bowman to Frobe. Frobe quickly up the floor. In the corner. Heitzig misses the 15-footer. Rebound to Plains. In the Hadley still in the backcourt. Ahead to Frazee. Frazee across the timeline. Frazee.
Got a
and
foul.
It's going to be fouled by Reese McEwen. Well, Reese McEwen is going to get nailed for her second foul.
I'm going to say, hey, at the end of the half, what was that halftime score?
24-16.
Yeah,
Lincoln.
I would say I think we scored 6 points that quarter. So
Hadley nearly fell over the inbounds line trying to inbounds the basketball. Butcher in the corner, out front Frazee. Frazee to Hildebrand. Ball through her hands and chased down. Nope. Hadley stepped on the sideline. Her ball hit the sideline. It's going to go Lincoln basketball.
we need a score here, Jay.
Becca Heitzig into Frobe. Frobe across the timeline. Frobe screen from Bowman. Now Frobe against two defenders. Back out front, Heitzig. Heitzig, Stolzenberg. Stolzenberg, Frobe, and Frobe's going to get fouled by number 15, Hadley. Pushed her in the back, actually bumped her in the back. She came up to defend. And that's the 15th foul on the Lady Cardinals. Coach, it may come down to making free throws down the stretch.
I think you might be right on that one, Jay.
Becca Heitzig has the ball out front. Goes to Reese McEwen. McEwen down the lane, 5-footer up, no good.
Frobe
and ball Frobe. Frobe throws it back up and in. Chloe Frobe
She gets the steal.
steals the ball. Frobe against Richmond. Throws it up and got it. Chloe Frobe, Junior Richmond fouled her pretty hard as Frobe went up. 34-27, the Lincoln lead. That'll be 3 fouls on Julia Richmond. The 16th foul on the Lady Cardinals. Tegan Worley about to come back in the basketball game for Pleasant Plains. Chloe Frobe to the free throw line. Coach, free throw shooting has even been off a little bit tonight for her.
It has, and I just think everything's been short.
That's
so.
when you know you're having a tough night, if your free throws are off. Your free throw
Yeah.
stroke is off.
And she normally is an 80 to 90% free throw shooter. Now, it's kind of in her head, I think, tonight now.
Hadley is going to step,
Yeah.
I think, on the line or
And
over
over
the
and back.
half-court line, and it may have been a backcourt violation. Either way, the turnover is going to take the ball back to the Lady Railers. Up 7 with 5:51 to go here in the fourth quarter. Pleasant Plains is going to take a 30-second timeout. Let's keep it right here. Coach, Lady Railers playing a little bit better.
Yeah. We'll give them that, a little bit better.
A little bit better. We've kind of gotten
stagnant.
Well, Chloe's been able to grab a couple of rebounds, get a couple of putbacks.
Yeah. We haven't really moved the ball well. Like I said, Plains, I've seen he does this game plan. His son is a coach too, and they've used this game plan a couple times against us.
We really haven't been able to get the ball back inside to Reese McEwen. She started out like a house of fire first quarter, got a couple of nice baskets inside, good passes inside, but we haven't been able to get her back going inside again.
They did an adjustment at half, if you'll notice, and they actually put somebody down there and actually covering her, where before they were kind of staying off a little bit, so they actually covered her at half. That was probably an adjustment by them.
This is a pretty physical Pleasant Plains basketball team.
Yeah. They normally play really hard-nosed, man-to-man. I think we talked about that earlier. And they're going to come out and they're going to play hard. They're going to play with grit. But like I said too, they also stay composed. So this is good for us because it's a learning. Like each game, we got to keep growing and learning and getting better. We'll probably see this a couple times, so it's good for the other girls to see this and step up, see what's going to open up in our offense, give us different looks, and so help us down the road.
Hadley passing the corner to Hildebrand, goes inside to Megan Derrick.
And now you see we're extending our defense a little bit more.
Putting a little more pressure on
it, too. Yep.
And the ball knocked away. Butcher picked it up under the lane, gets the easy layup.
Starting to come out a little bit, put a little pressure on, make him.
Becca Heitzig might have got her hand on that one.
I think you're right. I think she did. And then
Roby, the handoff to Heitzig. Heitzig in the corner, Bowman. Jenna Bowman going to go in the lane. Kicks it across to Terrence Olsenberg to Chloe Froby. Froby is going to take it in the lane. 10-foot jumper up, rolls it home. 36-29 to Lincoln lead, and that's 13 for Chloe Froby. Lincoln's leading scorer, averaging 25.5 a game coming in.
I would say that's a double dribble. Yeah.
And the out official called double dribble.
I was waiting for that call, but wasn't sure. We just got to get the ball movement. We got to set some screens. Some of our screens were just set in air. We got to make sure we're putting a body up against somebody to get those things to work. Those little things make a big difference.
Froby against two defenders, kicks it to Ryan Stolzenberg. Ryan Stolzenberg launched an open three, didn't get it. Rebound Heitzig. Heitzig to Froby. Froby looks, goes back to Becca Heitzig. Heitzig in the corner, Bowman. Bowman's going to drive in, kick it back out, Ryan Stolzenberg. Stolzenberg, Bowman left wing. Bowman out front, Heitzig. Heitzig around the Froby screen. Heitzig now in trouble, looks to pass, goes into Froby. Froby had McEwen wide open, didn't get her the ball, and Froby went up for the shot. She's gotten fouled. Foul on Addie Frazee, her second, and the team's seventh. So Lincoln in the bonus, but Froby going to go to the line for two.
Let's see if she can use her legs this time.
Froby up and in front of the iron.
Nope. No legs. You would think we had her running like 3 miles or something today before the game. No legs.
Punishment at home, coach.
That's right.
Second one, Froby up and good. 14 for Froby. 37-29. Lincoln extends the lead to 8.
We're going to celebrate.
Derrick across the timeline against the Lincoln pressure to Morley.
Putting a little bit more pressure on. Good job.
And ball thrown away. Nearly picked up by Heitzig. Goes back to Pleasant Plains. Plains recovers. Plains the basketball. They'll reset against the Lincoln defense. Frazee out front. Got to watch her. Morley.
Good defense by Ryan Stolzenberg. Good job. Good hands.
Lincoln, the quick hands getting into the passing lane.
You'll notice a little adjustment that we made. We actually brought Stolzenberg up to a wing and put Bowman down at the post area. She's playing the 4.
Megan Derrick, count was on. Gets the ball inbounds to Hildebrand. Hildebrand goes in the corner to Smith. Smith out front, Frazee. Frazee to Morley. Morley, 10-footer off the left baseline. No good rebound. Megan Derrick puts it up and in. Tall girl reached up, grabbed the basketball, and just put it right back up.
Well, we got to box out. We all stood and just hoped that the ball would come down to us and didn't make any contact on that.
Frobe,
So
Heitzig, Stolzenberg. Back out to Heitzig drives down the lane, kicks it Bowman right wing. Bowman drives in the lane, kicks it Stolzenberg, 15-footer left side, no good. Rebound, ball on the floor. Morley picks it up. Morley to Frazee. Frazee quickly in a hurry. Heitzig may get nailed for the reach in.
yep. I think that was a frustration foul on Becca.
Becca trying to stop. And if you're watching out there, you young lady railers, you play defense with your feet, not with your hands, and now you see why.
Yes.
Becca Heitzig to foul her first, team's third of the second half. Plains inbounds the basketball. Morley right in front of the Plains bench, threw the ball over the head of Hildebrand, and it bounced off the east wall of the gymnasium.
I think that little bit of pressure is just making Pleasant Plains not being able to stay in control as much, maybe making some turnovers like that, where we were just kind of hanging back, letting them pass where they wanted to, and weren't applying any pressure. So it's easy to make those types of passes when you don't have any pressure on you.
Stolzenberg, Heitzig, Becca Heitzig. Going to drive it baseline. Good pass to Stolzenberg, and Stolzenberg, the 5-footer off the block, got it. 39-31, the Lincoln lead. Ryan Stolzenberg, her 11th point of the evening. Plains in the backcourt. Frazee to Derrick. Derrick going to try and dribble up against the Lincoln pressure. And we got a 10-second
call. Good defense, good pressure.
And Coach Rohrer up applauding that. Her defense held him in the backcourt for more than 10 seconds. Lincoln inbounds the basketball to Frobe in the backcourt. Stolzenberg, Frobe at the center circle, now across the timeline. Right side Bowman, and Lincoln going to pull the offense out and make Plains work a little bit. Inside to Frobe, Heitzig to Frobe. Frobe in the trees, brought it back out to Heitzig, to Stolzenberg. McEwen posting up to Heitzig. Heitzig looks like she may have been pushed by Zoe Hildebrand.
See if Heitzig can knock these down.
That's 2 on Zoe Hildebrand. That is the 18th foul. Lincoln is in the 1 in bonus, not yet in the double bonus. Becca Heitzig to the free throw line with 2:12 to go in the basketball game. Lincoln up 39-31 with a 24-16 at halftime.
There we go. We got a roll.
Heitzig rolls the first one home.
We like that shooter's touch.
Soft rim.
Soft rims.
Heitzig will get the bonus. Becca
There
nails
we
the
go.
second free throw. That's her 5th point of the evening. Lincoln up 10, 41-31. 2:10 to go in the basketball game. Megan Derrick threw the ball away.
It's what that pressure can do, and these girls, they can apply that.
You wonder if that's who the Plains coach really wants handling the basketball against the pressure defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
And she does play. She is their center. I know she's one of the taller girls. She can see over the press, but.
Well, I think it's kind of maybe like what what boys do here. Sometimes they have their 4 bring it up because it's usually a mismatch. We usually have a 4 that can control it, and so they know that's going to be more of a mismatch for them than their 1s or 2s, and sends everybody else back. So
ball went into McEwen as the Lady Railers pull it out. Looks like they're going to make Plains pay a little bit here.
Yeah.
For the 10-point lead. Frobe, Bowman. And Bowman is going to get pushed. I believe that foul may be on Zoe Hildebrand as well. That's her 3rd. Team's 9th. Lincoln will be in the double bonus next foul. Jenna Bowman to the free throw line. Jenna Bowman with 4 points on the evening so far.
Up and good. Nice shot by Jenna Bowman.
By Jenna Bowman, the 5'4" sophomore guard, nails it. 5th point on the evening. Lincoln up 11, 42-31. Minute and a half to go in the basketball game. Stay tuned for the post-game show. Taylor Rohrer will join us on the post-game show. Second one up and good. 43-31, the Lincoln lead. 6 for Jenna Bowman. Jenna Bowman averaging about close to 9 so far on the season.
That's about a 10-second
and it
call,
looks like
too.
another 10.
Oh, we got the
they
timeout.
took the timeout. Plains took a quick timeout to break the count before it went to the 10-second call. Let's send it back to the station. Looks like it's a full timeout. Let's send it back to the station for 60 seconds. And we'll be back with the remainder of the basketball game right after this message.
60 seconds running.
Yeah, but they want to say he's 46.
Seconds. 5, 4, 3.
To my broadcast partner, Josh Connick, if you happen to be listening, Ryan All wishes to wish you a happy 46th birthday. I didn't realize that. Hey, Ryan, that makes me feel old because I didn't realize Josh was that old. 40. Yeah, I don't know that Josh is that old, but that's Ryan's birthday wish to Josh. Lincoln up 43-31. Just about a minute to go in the basketball game. Plains, the basketball. Long three by Hillebrand, throwing it clean over the basket. Ball out of bounds, and it's going to go Lincoln's way.
I'm going to take a second here and send a congratulations out to the West Lincoln Broadwell Lady Wolverines 7th grade team, who won by a score of 30-12 tonight to advance to the state series this weekend, this Saturday.
West Lincoln Broadwell's had quite a bit of success in basketball, haven't they? Both boys and girls.
They have 8 state championships, a second place, a third place, and now they're keeping it rolling. So
Frobe out front to Heitzig. Heitzig in front of the Lincoln bench. Heitzig thought about driving down the lane to Frobe. Frobe working against Morley out front. Count is on by the official. She gets rid of it to Heitzig. Heitzig nearly drugged the foot, almost traveled, kicks it into Frobe. Frobe down the lane. Good pass to Stolzenberg. Good. Ryan Stolzenberg give the assist to Chloe Frobe, and Ryan Stolzenberg will nail her 13th point of the basketball game. Plains quickly breaks the press.
Oh, nice defense
Ball
by
knocked away
Ryan
by Ryan Stolzenberg. Gets a basket on one end and gets the steal on the other end to Heitzig. Heitzig quickly up into the front court. 4 seconds to go. Lincoln going to put this one away, and there it is. The final score, Lincoln 45, the Lady Cardinals of Pleasant Plains 31. We'll be back in a moment. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the post-game show.
Seconds running.
Yeah, we played them the first time. They were in our pool. And then how we ended up playing them again was so we got second in the pool, so we were playing number one in the other pool. And then that's the way. So we beat the number one. Yeah. We were up. We didn't have a race score back with us that night. The first time we played them. So we were missing Reese, Becca, and Cass. We were missing 3. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it was 8, wasn't it? It was 8. Yeah.
Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Jay Harden and the coach, Carrie Frobe, at a very happy Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, where the Lincoln Lady Railers in their first home game of 2021 have defeated the Lady Cardinals from Pleasant Plains 45-31. Coach, I believe Chloe Frobe ended up being the leading scorer tonight with 14 for the Lady Railers. Ryan Stolzenberg had 13, and I couldn't catch anything else before they shut the scoreboard off on me. Addie Frazee for Pleasant Plains led them with 14. She hit several threes. Really good game tonight by Ryan Stolzenberg offensively.
Yeah, definitely. She came in, put up some big points when we needed it early on, and down the stretch, came down here, had a good defensive stop. Those are things we're going to need throughout the year. So it's good, early in the season to have some games like this, and we learn, and girls get confidence and stepping up. So when get further into the postseason or further on in the season, and we need other girls to step up, they've got the confidence to do it. So, and we've got some really good shooters on this team. So
if you're wanting the full scoring rundown, look in the Lincoln Daily News tomorrow. Tina Lowry's been doing a great job covering both the boys and girls so far here in the 2021 season. We imagine she'll have a nice write-up in tomorrow's Lincoln Daily News online.
yeah, definitely. Tina does a great job covering all local sports. We're lucky to have Tina. She's a local, local celebrity around here. So we just appreciate all that she does for our local sports. We're truly lucky for this radio station, this broadcast, all the reporters, Channel 1450. We have a lot of good reporting for our athletes and our teams in this area. So.
While we have a minute, let's thank some of these fine sponsors.
Yeah.
Comfort Inn and Suites near Route 66, the Hampton Inn in Lincoln. As we said last year, hey, if relatives come to visit, they can't stay at your house, send them out to the Hampton Inn or the Comfort Inn. They'll be fine out there. They'll get a hot indoor breakfast at the Hampton Inn, indoor heated pool and whirlpool. The Comfort Inn, a great place to sit back and relax.
I'd like somebody to cook for me and then go sit in the hot tub. That'd be nice.
It'd be nice for me too. I like that too. I don't think I have much chance, so I don't.
Do they have laundry service too? Because I'd like that as well.
Oh, I don't think so. Nice try. So, James Siddons, who's been a longtime supporter, proud supporter and fan of Lady Railer basketball. Uncle James.
Uncle James is what we refer to him as, Uncle James.
ME Realty, Lincoln's #1 selling office. If you want results, call the brokers of Me Realty. Sorry, I think I said ME. It's Me Realty. Sorry about that. The Lincoln Dare program, Schneider Masonry in Lincoln. Again, if you want a barbecue pit or something made out of masonry, call them. I'm sure they can put it together for you before it gets too cold.
Yeah. And Brad Schneider he helps out at West Lincoln Broadwell. He's an assistant coach out there, has been for a few years, and he's got some daughters. He's got a daughter that will be up here next year. Is a real true supporter of the Lady Railers program here in Lincoln. And so if you got any job, you want to do a barbecue pit, you want to do a something around the house, he's the guy. So
if you were scouting this game as an upcoming opponent of the Lady Railers, would you do some of the same things that Plains did in order to control Chloe Froby, I guess, a little bit?
Definitely. Like I said, I had a feeling this would be his game plan, and if his son is listening, he did this game plan against us in the state championship their 8th grade year, and it was the same sort of format and plan, and it gave Chloe some struggles then. And so if I was watching this, I would definitely look at doing that. They made some other girls step up. So
Coach Taylor Rohrer has come up and joined us on the post-game show. We'll get her set up here and get her thoughts on tonight's 45-31 victory over the Lady Cardinals of Pleasant Plains. Coach, can you hear us? Congratulations on the victory. You had some. Ryan Stolzenberg really stepped up tonight, offensively and defensively. Did it surprise you what the defense they went to on Chloe Froby? Were you expecting that?
I think we need to expect that every game. I don't, there's no doubt that the teams are going to key on her. But, like we told the kids in the locker room, the more kids that keep stepping up, teams are going to realize, hey, they got other weapons, and we do, and we've known that. We know we have other weapons. We know that, Jenna and Becca and Ryan and Taryn, they can all put the ball in the hole, and Reese, and, you can go down my bench, and they can put the basketball in the hole. And teams don't realize that yet. So the more kids step up, they're going to have to come off Chloe.
Reese,
we won, and they shut her down.
Reese started out like a house of fire tonight, got the ball into her a couple of times, a couple nice baskets inside. Was it their defense that shut that down for you, or just not able to get her the basketball in the right spots?
I think she continued to post up well. I think we weren't seeing her well enough. It's just something we need to work on. I think that sometimes guards just don't look into the post enough. You just got to work on it. It's new. These kids are young. You just got to get better at it. Reese did a really nice job inside, and that was something that we preached a lot last year, and especially the year before. So some of my seniors, they know that. They know, hey, let's find her. Let's see if we can get the ball inside. We did that at the start, and I told them in the huddle, hey, let's go back to that. That inside game. Now they got to come off our shooters, but it didn't go the way planned. But I thought that the dribble drive offense that they ran, I thought it looked good. They moved the ball well. Then they were moving, and it came together.
They're a team that plays hard and physical, aren't they?
Oh yeah, and we knew that. We told them they're gonna be physical. Pena was physical, and that's kind of who I compared them to. I said, hey, they're gonna be like Pena. They're gonna play really hard, and they're gonna be physical.
Becca Heitzig missed the first couple of games of this year. She was coming off, I believe, an injury, wasn't
right.
she?
Yeah.
She missed the first couple of games this year. I assume she missed some practices as well. Looks like she's starting to round into form right now.
Yeah, she, it takes time. You come off an injury, and I think she's still a little sore. So she's got to get back into it. It takes a little bit of time. She was in volleyball mode. She was in cross-country mode. She's hurt.
That's something people don't always understand, is that there's more to getting into basketball mode than just running and being in shape. I mean, you can be in good physical condition, but the basketball, the movements for basketball are a lot different than every other sport.
Right.
And I liken it to the Griffin kids that played the state football championship and played football right away after that. It's like, gee, were they really in basketball shape? Because there's a whole lot of different movements, it's different cuts, it's running and jump, a lot of running and jumping. Sometimes people don't realize that okay, she came from cross country, but you do need a little practice of basketball just to get used to the cuts and the
absolutely,
and the running and the movements.
Absolutely. I mean, and I think she's starting to come into it. I thought she had a really breakout game against Mattoon. She played well tonight. Honestly, our shots just weren't. There was a lid on the bucket, and their little shooter lit us up a little bit. Got out on her, so took care of that. And
Coach and I talked. You've gotten kind of comfortable about your substitutions, about just, hey, I can put this person in there and put them almost anywhere on. It's like almost your pieces are interchangeable out there on the floor.
They are interchangeable.
That's nice as a coach.
That's a nice thing, yeah. I can make a sub for a post with a guard and move a guard to a post position, and they do a really good job.
Oh, yeah, no, that definitely. We talked earlier too about, some nights the offense isn't always going to be there for Chloe and for others too, and you can do it differently. You can step up and play defense. You can step up and make some good passes, and make your role different that game. And
right.
And I asked Sam, who's the coach of Pleasant Plains. He and his son have done this sort of game plan a couple times against Chloe, so I kind of knew that it was going to be coming, and we were talking about it. They do a good job. Pleasant Plains girls come out. They play really good man-to-man defense.
Yep.
And I thought what I really liked about our girls is they actually, when the game came back in, they started catching up, or they took a 1-point lead, our girls stayed composed.
Yep.
So those are things at the beginning of the season that you want to see that are going to translate into the postseason to be successful for us. And so I thought that this was a good learning game for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I don't know, what you want to take out of it. Like, I don't know.
No, I totally agree with you. I mean, it's a great, learning experience. It's a learning experience for the girls. Like, just to, hey, teams are going to make runs sometimes.
Yeah.
Mattoon made a run on us, and
yep.
Pena made a run on us, and we just gotta, we gotta be a little bit better at holding off the run, but two, then we gotta handle it when it happens, because we're gonna see some good teams. We're gonna see Muhammad Seymour, and they're
yep.
a force. Mattoon on Friday again.
Right.
And it's a good learning experience, especially for postseason, and that's kind of what I had said, at the halftime, like, hey, these things are gonna happen, and now we're gonna be ready when postseason comes around and these things happen. So I thought thought the girls did a good job.
I thought they did a good job in that part. And then what I also said too is these games give girls confidence, and we're going to need that in the games coming in.
Right.
Especially, like I always just say, for postseason, because that's what we're building for, is to make a good postseason run.
Right.
And these girls are going to need this confidence
Yeah.
come those games.
Absolutely.
And know that, hey, we can get this done, or I can make that pass, and I know they're going to get it. They're going to knock down that shot. And so I think it's sometimes good to have a little bit of adversity and some struggle in some early games
Absolutely.
like this. So,
Absolutely.
but I thought overall it's a good win.
Isn't it?
It's a
It's a
win.
good win.
It's a
Yeah.
good. It's a
Hey,
W.
a win's a win.
And win.
It's a fun team to watch. It really is. It's a fun team to watch. Coach and I talked about this, and you talked about the shots not falling. Even though the shots didn't go down, the girls didn't quit shooting. That
Right.
was one thing.
Yep.
They kept shooting. You want your shooters. You want them to keep shooting, because at some point, one of them's going to go down.
Right.
The other thing is that they didn't let it get the other parts of the game down. They still played defense. They still played hard. They were still, getting hands in the passing lanes, knocking balls away.
Right.
Deflections are. If you deflect it, something's going to happen.
Absolutely. And I think that's the difference between a team that has a winning mentality, and this team definitely has that. So they, and we talked about that at halftime. Shooters got to shoot. You got to continue to put the ball up, and eventually they're going to fall. So
You came in. A lot of the coaches thought this team was the favorite to win the Apollo Conference. The Apollo's going to be me tough this year.
it's going to be tough.
You face Mattoon again on Friday night. That is your next game. Friday night at Mattoon. That's on their floor.
Yeah.
That's going to be a tough road trip.
It's going to be a tough one. No doubt about it. They're a good team. They're well coached. Mallory's a force. She wasn't hitting her shots last time. I can almost guarantee she's going to hit them on Friday.
I thought we did a better job guarding her.
We did.
actually
We
came
did.
out on her instead of just letting. We played off a little bit the first time we played her, and I think the second time we actually came out and made her step off the line and take her shot 2 or 3 feet behind the 3-point line instead of
That's true.
right on the line.
We
so
played better defense.
yeah,
for
we
sure.
did play much better defense.
I would imagine they're probably not real happy about losing the championship game of that tournament to a team they'd already beaten once.
And I just think we got to take into the mentality that every time we step on the floor for an Apollo game, we're playing for a championship. We're playing for first place, and that's what Friday is.
Well, at some point, with this team continues with success, you're going to get a target on your back.
I think we already have one.
They
Yeah.
probably already do.
I think it's there. Teams want us for sure.
You beat Lincoln, and hey, you post that up, say, hey, we beat Lincoln tonight. Look at what we did. And or we held Chloe Froby to 13 points, 12
Yeah.
points or whatever.
But I think what teams forget about Chloe is she's a brilliant distributor. And she does more than just score. She gets her teammates open, and she is a rebounder, and she's a ball handler, and she's so much more than just a scorer. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love her points, but
Yeah.
when you have a player like that when maybe she's getting shut down on a shot, but she's still doing every single other thing, she makes her team better. And that's what she does every time she steps on the floor.
Well, I think this whole group just has that winning mentality. They hate to
Absolutely.
lose. They hate to lose, and they don't care who's scoring the points, who's
Right.
it just comes down to we want the W.
Yeah, and I agree. That's this team for sure.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us on the post-game
Thank
show.
you.
Thanks for coming up. Congratulations on the victory. Any
Thanks for
final
being here.
thoughts you have for Railer Nation out there?
Thanks
Get
for
out
us.
here and watch these
Yeah,
girls, right?
Come
Yeah.
see us this year. You can see us live. They're fun to
Yeah.
watch, and
Plenty of
if you
seats.
can't make it,
Plenty of
tune
seats
in.
out here. Yeah. If you can't
Yeah.
make it, tune in to us.
Yeah, there's no COVID rule. You can come out
Right.
here now.
Come on out. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks for coming up. Lincoln, the victory, 45-31 tonight. Well, Coach, nice
Yeah.
victory by the Lady Railers tonight
You know what? You sleep better when it's a W, right?
against a good Plains basketball team.
Yeah, they're very well
Well-coached basketball
coached.
team.
Yes, very disciplined.
Got a little worried about Addie Frazee hitting those threes there for a while, but
Yeah, that was good that we responded. Again, I'm gonna give a shout out again to the West Lincoln Broadwell. Congratulations on advancing to the state tournament. To all our listeners, I've got a listener at Jim McGranahan. I've got a listener out in Arizona. We've got, pretty famous. You got people in Georgia, Arizona watching the Railers. That says a lot about our community and a lot about the support. So if you're here in town, get out here and support these both teams, boys and girls, have doing really well, starting the season off well.
Thanks to all of our sponsors who make it possible for us to bring you the Lady Railer home games throughout the 2021-22 season. That'll wrap it up here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, where the Lady Railers won 45-31 over Pleasant Plains. They'll face Mattoon on Friday night over in Mattoon at 7:30 p.m. game. We will not have the broadcast of that game. You may check to see if maybe Mattoon has a stream on their video channel of the broadcast. Our next broadcast here on WLCN will be with the boys Friday night here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Scott Kirby will be back with my broadcast partner Josh Connick. Bring you all of the action at 7:30 Friday night against the Spartans from Olympia. Well, on behalf of my broadcast partner Carrie Froby, on behalf of Ryan Awe, who did a great job of running the camera tonight, on behalf of Winnie Ransdale, our in-studio producer and director, on behalf of station manager Jim Ash, I want to thank you for joining us once again. The final score: Lincoln 45 and Pleasant Plains 31. The Lady Railers now stand at 6-1. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast and know that Lady Railer Nation enjoyed the outcome. We ask you to patronize all of our fine sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Lady Railer basketball. From Lincoln, Illinois, this is Jay Harden saying good night, everyone. It's time to send you back to the classic rock experience on the Nighttime Fix 96. Good night, and thanks for listening.